2, the number 2, then REPAIR for Parker and Sons. Our Phoenix All-Stars continue blazing through the season this Friday against the New Orleans Pelicans. Tip-off Friday night at 6 on Arizona's Family Sports. Turn your TV to over-the-air Channel 3 or Channel 44. If you have Cox Cable, turn to Channel 13. For Dish, turn to Channel 44. For Optimum Cable, turn to Channel 38 or Channel 225. You can also watch on Fubo. Tip-off Friday night at 6 on Arizona's Family Sports. Visit azfamily.com and click Suns Games for listings.
Mom, where are my keys?
I want to take out the garbage. I'm too sick to go to school.
If you're having a hard time living with all the noise, it's even harder to live without it. Fake pills with fentanyl are the #1 killer of youth in Arizona. Learn how to talk to your kids at TalkNowAZ.com. This message is sponsored by the Substance Abuse Coalition Leaders of Arizona.
I always had to be so good, no one could ignore me. Carve my path with data and drive. But some people only see who I am on paper. The paper ceiling. The limitations from degree screens to stereotypes that are holding back over 70 million stars. Worker skills through alternative routes, rather than a bachelor's degree. It's time for skills to speak for themselves. Find resources for breaking through barriers at tearthepaperceiling.org. Brought to you by Opportunity at Work and the Ad Council.
Rosie on the house.
Every Arizona homeowner's best friend for over 30 years. Saturday mornings 8 to 11 on KTAR News 92.3 FM and the KTAR News app.
.com/JOY.
I'm Christine Lees. The opening game of this final day of NFL Super Wildcard Weekend. Josh Allen hit both of his tight ends for touchdown passes. Dawson Knox, Dalton Kincaid. Buffalo beating Pittsburgh 14-0 second quarter, though the Steelers are threatening. Later tonight, Monday Night Football, Eagles Buccaneers 8 Eastern, ABC, ESPN2. With yet another early playoff exit, Cowboys coach Mike McCarthy facing an uncertain future yesterday after the Packers beat down. Owner Jerry Jones not discussing much regarding what his plans might be. McCarthy, with only one playoff win in his Dallas tenure, should be replaced by a high-profile college football coach, suggests ESPN's Robert Griffin III.
Deion Sanders should be the coach of the Dallas Cowboys. The Cowboys' biggest problem is the mindset. They're not tough mentally. And the one thing that I know about Coach Prime is that he's going to get the mindset of his guys right.
RG3 on unsportsmanlike. Michigan head coach Jim Harbaugh met today with the Chargers. His first interview of this head coaching cycle, a decision not expected to be imminent. USC quarterback, potential top overall pick Caleb Williams will enter the NFL draft. Chicago currently owns the top pick.
Hey, it's Michelle Smallman. Coming up Tuesday, I'll tell you that she showed me enough for me to start believing in that. It's Unsportsmanlike, 6 a.m. Eastern, right here on ESPN Radio, ESPN2, and ESPN2.
And we're back. My belief is just like in your profession, the head coach has to work with you. Right? Yeah. You have to work with him. Yeah. Yeah. I don't know if that happens all the time. Yeah. You know, with ADs and especially if it's a new AD. Yeah. A lot of firings are when a guy might be at a place for a while. Yeah. And done well, then it's not doing well for a year or two, and a new AD comes in, and they don't remember all the stuff you did well. Yeah. And how you did it. Yeah. I went to his house a month into that, and I was crying. I said, I'm going to resign. I can't do this anymore. And Butters looked at me and said, you are not going to resign. You're my coach. I don't care if it takes 3 years. Yeah. So, again, he believes in me. Yeah. You know, I'm telling you, this guy, if we all look back in our lives, whether it's a parent, getting people, like that, that's my body. Yeah, I don't know, and I know that's what deep down, I do know like that was my side, but I try to do that with Kurt. And I do know how painful that is and how damaging it can be when it's not good. Yeah, when that relationship is not good, I'm not sure anybody can succeed in that regard when we don't have that connection. Well, you know, because we all need somebody to tell us the truth. Yeah, and the truth is not just, you know, always nice. Yeah, the truth is the truth. And if you have a relationship where you deal with the truth, you know, good things are going to happen. Not only that, but the relationship that you have with that person is going to be deep. Yeah, I mean, deep. I would assume you and Steve have an unbelievable relationship. Well, I tell this story. We lost Game 7 of the finals at home, which is probably the closest you can get to the mountain, right? Without reaching it. It's pretty painful. You've been there. It's your national championship. But we were up. We were up 3-1, and we didn't get it done. We walked back in the locker room. I tell this story 2 minutes after the game's over. He's with his coaches, and he looks at me, and I go in there, and he says, I shouldn't have made a certain substitution. I should have done something different. And he looked at me and said that, and then I said, I gotta give you some better options next year. But I tell people, right, had he said to me something different, if he walks in that locker room and he says, you gotta give me some better options next year. Or if I say, when he says, I should have made that substitution, if I said, damn right you shouldn't have, I think our relationship is over. No, you're getting it over. No, that's great, you know. You were both accountable. You know, like, you didn't have to hold each other accountable. Right? You're already accountable, and that shows the level of relationship that you have. And no, I get it. That's a great story. It's kind of simple. Yeah. And it's deep. You